Have you noticed the economic shifts happening in America lately? The social and economic landscape is changing fast, and if you're not paying attention, you might not realize where you stand in it. You may not think of yourself as part of the lower or working class, but some key indicators might suggest otherwise. Income inequality has been rising, and the gap between high and low earners grows every year. This divide became even more evident after the COVID-19 pandemic. 30 seconds in 2021, the Pew Research Center defined the upper class as households earning over $145,000 annually. Meanwhile, lower-class households earned less than $48,500, with the middle class falling somewhere in between. But remember, these figures vary based on where you live and your area's cost of living. In the U.S., the idea of achieving the American dream is often tied to hard work, but income inequality has left many struggling to make ends meet. Let's dive into some signs that may indicate you're part of the lower class, even if you hadn't realized it. Sign number 1, limited access to education. 1 minute and 6 seconds first, let's talk about education. If your kids are struggling in school but hiring a tutor is out of reach, or if you wish to take classes at the local community college but can't afford the fees, these may be signs of financial limitations. Education is key to social mobility, yet for lower-income families, access to quality education is often restricted, affecting both children and adults. This lack of educational access can keep individuals in low-paying jobs without chances for career advancement. Public schools in lower-income neighborhoods often face challenges like underfunding, larger class sizes, and limited extracurriculars, which can further impact future opportunities. Sign number 2, high debt-to-income ratio. 2 minutes and 37 seconds next, we have the high debt-to-income, DTI, ratio. Debt is common across all income levels, but for those in lower income brackets, it can become especially overwhelming. Student loans, credit card balances, and car payments can add up quickly. If your monthly debt payments make up over 40% of your income, it's a clear sign of financial strain. Limited access to affordable credit can drive people to high-interest payday loans, creating a cycle of debt that's tough to escape. This burden can take a toll on mental health and limit your ability to save or invest for the future. Sign number 3, living paycheck to paycheck. 3 minutes and 38 seconds living paycheck to paycheck is a common experience for those facing financial insecurity. It's when every paycheck goes toward rent, groceries, and utilities, with nothing left for savings or investments. Any unexpected expense, like a medical bill or car repair, can throw your budget into chaos. Without a financial cushion, it's hard to plan for long-term goals like home ownership, starting a business, or saving for retirement. Sign number 4, reliance on government assistance. 4 minutes and 37 seconds relying on government assistance, like food stamps or Medicaid, is often essential for many facing financial hardships. Qualifying for these programs generally requires meeting income thresholds below the median household income. While there's no shame in seeking support, dependence on these resources can be a sign of financial struggle. These programs aim to cover essentials like food, housing, and healthcare, but reliance on them can sometimes become a long-term necessity due to barriers like low wages and limited job opportunities. Sign number 5, inability to save. 5 minutes and 32 seconds saving becomes nearly impossible when all your income is tied up in basic living expenses like food, shelter, and transportation. Without a financial safety net, even small emergencies can create major setbacks. Financial experts recommend an emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses, but for many lower-income families, that's out of reach. The lack of savings not only impacts financial security but also causes ongoing stress, making it hard to focus on long-term goals or investments. Sign number 6, difficulty affording healthcare. 6 minutes and 36 seconds. Healthcare in the U.S. is notoriously expensive, and for many in the lower class, affording necessary treatment is a struggle. High deductibles, co-pays, and prescription costs lead some to delay or forego medical care, which can worsen their health and increase financial strain. When untreated health issues start piling up, it becomes even harder to manage other financial responsibilities. 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Recognizing these signs can help you better understand your financial standing and make informed choices about your future. If you're dealing with limited education access, high debt, living paycheck to paycheck, reliance on government support, difficulty saving, or healthcare struggles, you're not alone. These challenges can feel overwhelming, but they're not impossible to overcome. Small steps, like creating a budget, seeking financial advice, or pursuing affordable education, can gradually help you gain more control over your finances and work toward a more stable future. Thank you for watching. Remember, recognizing where you are financially is the first step to moving forward. Subscribe for more insights, and let us know in the comments what topics you'd like us to cover next.